Welcome to the Tech House channel. On this channel, we will review coins, projects, and many other things related to the crypto field. So if this is your first time watching our channel, subscribe now.
Welcome back, my friends. Today, we're going to get to know this platform. Stick with me and watch the video until the end. Here, as you can see with me, it says Genie. This means general writings have priority. Of course, artificial intelligence technology is naturally used in the field of cryptocurrencies. Of course, my friends, there is a pre-sale. It tells you to hurry for exclusive access to pre-IPO deals. Of course, my friends, as we can see here, of course, the token and so on. Here, my friends, we see it says explore tomorrow, meaning research funnels, growth signals, and so on. Here it says something like century units, meaning we hunt for them. Here it says we hunt for century units. It says our AI engines analyze private market signals to identify promising candidates before they reach the public markets. Also, my friends, it says we verify everything, meaning legal and financial audits. And, well, the team, only the top 1% of deals pass our rigorous tests. Of course, it also says stocks with a single click. It says use IPO access to workflow on platforms and qualified opportunities through a documented process on the blockchain. We also see networks that have gone global. Of course, as you can see here with me, my friends, and also my friends, here we see the live statistics, of course, for the pre-sale. It says follow the real-time progress of the crypto pre-sale and get your share before the next price increase. Of course, as you can see here with me, we see the current price, the current stage, and so on. Here it says start now. Here it says at a price of like 5 million, meaning Uber if you ignore the dollar. Of course, here it says, so it says get a return and so on. Anyway, my friends, I am not giving any investment advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Of course, my friends, we see a lot of things here. All right. Here, my friends, we have Airbnb, Uber, as you can see with me. We also have, like, many things, my dear friends. Of course, as you can see with me, it says here that the IPO site identifies candidate opportunities. We also have here, my friends, it says that users can obtain initial shares, sorry, and unlock the platform's features to access research and workflows for qualified participation. It says that users can track updates and actions. Here, my friends, we see the open entry market, meaning your key before the opening. It says that you might be able to own shares in the IPO and access different platform levels and features. The terms, availability, eligibility, and conditions vary depending on the offer and region. Here, it means the IPO token performance. Here we see, for example, lower fees. Of course, here it means a staking reward, meaning an early offer, unlocking levels, governance rights. Of course, AI is supported, meaning the electronic marketplace. Here it says you get AI-powered trades, real-time market information, verification of the teams and project's credibility, smart contracts, and so on. Here it means deal evaluation and risk profile. We have, my friends, the technology. An overview, of course, of the technology. Of course, it says here, discover AI-powered deals. A fund, meaning a white label invitation as a service. Index funds, of course, rewards, meaning a deal-building marketplace. Supported insurance pools. Here, my friends, we have the statistics. That is 50% in the pre-sale. Liquidity and exchange, 20%. Community rewards, 18%. The team, 12%. The numbers are aggregated for your reference, as you can see with me. We also have, for example, the 2026 roadmap, meaning the foundation and traction, the ongoing pre-sale, YouTube content creation companies, and so on. Of course, expanding the products, building infrastructure and market readiness, basically stimulating growth. We can see the news trend. The latest news, as you can see with the gift. Of course, there are many things, naturally. There's the white paper, which we'll come back to, of course, my friends. Here we see investment, development, and many other things, as you can see with me. Yeah. So, of course, here there are other reviews of this platform, Definitely. And here, my friends, there's a Q&A section. All right, my friends, you can access the white paper now. All right, we'll come back to it. I think it's just here. As you can see with me, this is the white paper. For example, here you'll find the problems. Of course, you can see what you're interested in, okay? You can go straight to, for example, the solutions. I just click like this and I can see the solutions right away. For example, and so on. So of course, my friends, as you can see with me, this is the platform. And if you'd like a detailed video about it, let me know in the comments and write your feedback. Goodbye. See you in the next episode.